In my early days as in business administration and working for ITT, we had a phrase that we would use frequently around the company that said, when you're up to your elbows in alligators, it's hard to remember that your original objective was to drain the swamp. Well, I think most of us can relate to that. Sometimes we feel like we're up to our elbows in alligators and we kind of lose objective. I remember reading in a Daily Bread a number of years ago about a swimmer that was pretty well known at that time, Florence Chadwick. That dates back all the way to 1952 when she decided she was going to swim the Catalina Channel, the channel between California and Catalina Island. And it would be the first person that had ever done it. And as she swam, fog rolled in and she lost sight of Catalina Island and therefore gave up, but only to find out that when she was pulled into the boat and when they brought her onto Catalina Island, she was less than a mile away from her goal. And it's easy to lose sight of the end goal of what we're trying to do when fog rolls in. And many times we as Christians lose perspective. We lose that drive to finish. We lose that drive to complete an objective or an effort because fog rolls in or we're up to our elbows in alligators. But it's important to remember that if we do what the scripture says to do, over in Hebrews, in chapter 12, verses 1 and 2, it says, "Let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and the perfecter of faith." Well, what happens is the fog rolls in and the image of Jesus becomes dimmer. The alligators are nipping at our toes and our knees. And we kind of lose fact that the objective is still clear and Jesus is still there. We get so close and then we get discouraged and we give up. So let's run that race. And even if the fog rolls in, let's remember all of the promises of Jesus, all of his commands and all of his priorities, so that we don't lose heart and we don't give up, but we continue so that we can obtain what he obtained us for, the objectives that he gave us. And if it's to drain the swamp, then we should drain the swamp. But let's not let the fog or the alligators keep us from our task. That's your thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day.